Hey everyone, welcome to Metal Guns and Outdoors. Today we're checking out a Mossberg 500A. This one actually belongs to Rusty of the Main Man channel. Yes, it is clear, 100%. He says when he shoots it, it'll shoot, and when it goes to chamber it, of course, it'll throw out the empty. And subsequently dump out too many rounds out of the tube. So I'm thinking we've either got a worn part or there might be some trash or something in here causing that. As far as looking at it, I mean, this gun's been very, very well taken care of. And I don't really even see a scratch or a bad mark on it. So let's go ahead and take it apart and see if we can just see something that might be the issue. There's a barrel and the thing's clean. Well, you can tell, like I say, it has been taken care of very, very well. There we go. Now, move this pin right here so we can get the trigger assembly out. And usually they do just push out that easy. Just grab trigger assembly, just roll it up out of there. There we go. Yeah, a little dirty down in there. Nothing terrible. Now, hopefully y'all can see this good. I'm trying to hold it at a good camera angle. There's another one over on this side. Now usually they just pop right out whenever you do the action. And this one wants to be a pain. There we go. Some trash in there, and that could have been the problem. Alright, now just slide it back. See some relief cuts in here? Slide it back till you get to them. There you go. You should just slide right out for you. Slide right off there. Your bolt just pushes right out the front. And then this bar, all you do, just squeeze it. Easier said than done. There you go. Now, about the only thing left in here is your safety. This little bar here, which I see no reason to take apart. The thing is dirtier than what you would think down in there. I mean, looking at the firearm, you wouldn't think it was that dirty. Yeah, there is actually chunks of stuff down in here. So, I just wonder if dirty was our issue. Could have been. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just do a real good cleanup on it. We'll put it back together and just see how she functions. And as we clean it up, we'll be able to see if there's any wear or broken parts. Checking these ends here. Now, no sharpness on them like they're wore down or anything like that. See no raggedy edges like something broke. which most of the time it's just pretty easy to see. Alright, let's grab those paper towels and whatnot, and let's get to cleaning her up. Alright, get our parts up here where we want them. Grab some of this hops powder solvent. We just got a couple of patches is all I got here, guys. This hops just really breaks up everything. That's why I like to put it on there and let it soak for a few before I go to scrubbing with anything else. Yeah, this thing is borderline filthy, guys. You sure wouldn't have thought of it looking at the outside of the gun. Hey, it happens before we can know it too. Especially if you're like me and shoot low cost ammo and stuff. Seems like the guns dirty up a lot quicker. Alright, we got us a good coat of hops on everything. So we're going to let that sit and soak for a little while. And then we'll come back and grab our scrub brush here. There's our little one. There's our big one there. Use some of the lubricant on it. Let's let that hop sit in there and soak. And I'll tell you what, as a matter of fact, go ahead and put some of this in there. Let that soak in there really well. Then we'll come back here in a few and we'll get this thing cleaned up. I've let her soak for about 10 minutes. And I think that's sufficient enough. So let's go ahead. There's more on here. Don't spare the product. I mean, this stuff is cleaning stuff. It doesn't cost much, so use it. Alright, set these over here out of the way for a minute. Get our receiver in here. There we go. I think we got it, everything scrubbed up pretty well there, guys. You can tell the brush is pretty dirty. Alright, now we're going to take our brake clean, except for the trigger housing, and brake clean all this off, and we'll do our barrel last, because it won't take us long to clean it up. We've got everything cleaned up and dried off. You see it all turned out really nice. Yeah, I done a little polish work on it. Couldn't help myself. Yeah, not too bad at all. Let's go ahead. Y'all know me, I'm fixing to put about 6 quarts of oil in this thing. I just like to work that oil in there. Whenever I got a moving part, it just seems to work well for me. Finally. Sorry about all the fiddling around there, guys. I was having a little bit of a hard time. But it happens to the best of us, right? Remember, bring that front end first on this. And just roll her down in there. Feels pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. Took me a little bit to fiddle with it, but hey, it happens. Looks like this barrel looked really good. So I'm just going to do a quick clean on it with the brass brush. And when I'm 100% through with the brass brush, I'll run a couple of patches down through it after I hit it with some brake clean. Let's go ahead and put our 4-stock on. Be real careful when you're doing these, guys. This is a fine thread. So make sure that you got it started right. You don't cross thread it because it is easy to do. Alright, that's good and tight. And I've already done my barrel. So let's get it installed. Good enough oil all over everything. Get some on that really good. There's an advantage to wearing these plastic/rubber gloves. A little oil on them goes a long way. Same way with this one, make sure you got it started correctly. It doesn't have to be all godly tight, that's for sure. You'll feel it, and right there is fine. Good, guys, it feels pretty good. We've got plenty of oil on it, that's for sure. If nothing else, at least it never rushed, right? Get some of this excess off of here. A bit of the orange cleaner on it, so. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Alright, well, it can be as clean and pretty as slick as it's going to be. But unless this functions, it's worthless, right guys? Let me run in here and grab some shells. We'll head out back and see if this thing will work like we want it to. Alright guys, I grabbed some basic 7.5 birdshot, some cheap stuff, some 8 universal. There we go, got my ears on, gotta keep it safe. Let's load these up and see what she'll do, guys. Hopefully it'll do fine. Something on that one. Well, I got a white fuzzy dog, so that happens sometimes. Alright, there's 5 of them. Let's shoot out towards there and we'll see what happens with it. First one's fine. Well, get my ears off, I can hear myself talk. There you go, guys. Like I said, when I first tore into it, I seen some chunks fall out, like carbon, Lord knows what. Could have been some little pieces of plastic from some shells or whatever that was down in there that, well, you never would have seen unless you just totally took it apart like I did. But I think a good cleaning is all this bad boy needed. She is clear. Good deal. Rusty, there you go, brother. Got your little polish work done at the same time. She works really smooth. Yeah, I think you'll be happy with this. Well, everyone, thanks for watching the video. If you would, throw me down some comments. Of course, questions and suggestions are always appreciated. And if you're able, hit us up on our Patreon page. And please, hit that like and subscribe. Thank y'all very much, and I hope you have a fantastic day.